Hello, #R4Aspie with a very personal my art and my Asperger's. Trauma is an intense incident like an attack, bashing, serious illness, or being homeless, events I have experienced. Hey, subscribe, comment and like to grow my channel, especially if you are coping and aging with ASD and comorbidities. I would appreciate your feedback. So emotions become unstable. There is no set of exact reactions, but I am not always known as a peaceful person. I am, as they say, complicated. The bad memories may intrude into situations they are not needed, such as watching a movie or dealing with rude people. Memories may be triggered far into the future when life becomes unstable after a time of relative peace. What is needed is space, a place to be lost in. What is not wanted is intrusive and insensitive interventions, especially if one has had damaging childhood attachments to parents or adults. What works is good listeners who understand that trauma is not going to disappear because they or you want it to. Good therapy is needed. Trauma can shape our thoughts as they associate with stimuli. For example, certain cosmetic creams are associated with abuse from my schizophrenic mother. News reports about knife attacks remind me of my own experience as a victim of violent crime. This happens most days. Best to avoid news broadcasts. As a result, I avoid many social events with young adults or regular television programs as they provide triggers. I find other diversions. Some days, activities outside my home are uncomfortable as I feel unsafe. Loud neighbours become threatening. Violence in movies become triggers, and angry people cannot pass on information to me. Unfortunately, past trauma intrudes into my present and makes the future seem bleak. Daily functioning is hindered. People are permanently injured. One's mind suspects everything and reports it. Eventually, one's life becomes a self-fulfilled prophecy. Avoid everything to remain safe. Trust no one. One becomes useless as boundaries are so invaded that dealing with difficult people is impossible. Full-time avoidance. Trauma is built on anxious reactions to perceived threats. Hypervigilance means there is no reasonableness left. Many people have been through terrible events, but the traumatized person turns their back on life because anxiety offers a way to escape. Anxiety builds upon itself, and arguing within oneself ensures it gets worse. An ill mind cannot fix an ill mind. There are no solutions to problems, only emotional dysregulation. Victims of trauma become convinced life is out to get them. Life is disorientating, and trying to self-soothe becomes difficult. A negative self-identity is enforced, especially if you have physical scars to remind you every day of your malicious, unwarranted attacks. Some days are worse than others. I'm strong, I can live in an isolated way, and I keep moving. Be busy, plan weekly to-do lists, breaking down big tasks into smaller chunks. Be pleasant to sincere people, but have no tolerance of people who take you for granted. Saving the people who cause your trauma are not worthy. Let them work on themselves. Recover is never issue with trauma, as it seldom leaves, and treatments have their flashbacks. Rather, living with the wounds is. Forget the peaceful mind and settle for coping as well as one can with little victories. I find mine in painting a picture, looking after my mental and physical health, and social distancing as a protection, not just from COVID-19, but from intrusion. So walk with your shadow, be a friend to yourself. I am training in EMDR, eye movement, desensitization, and reprocessing, which I hope will help something positive to move forward to. I will let you know. Thank you for viewing. Please like, comment, subscribe and share.